My name is Neil Horning. I'm in Arts and Science, and I'm from Brampton, Ontario. And my minors in Arts and Science are biotechnology and psychology. So I started out in biochemistry at the University of Guelph, and at the time I was taking a lot of courses relevant to that major, and I realized I enjoyed some, but I didn't enjoy others. And I think the biggest factor was in high school I was a fairly well-rounded individual. I enjoyed my arts courses, but I enjoyed my science courses. I even enjoyed a little bit of my business courses. And I was talking to some of my friends about it that were in the arts and science program, and they realized that it was a great fit for them because it takes a very specific mind to be in this program. It's something where you realize you have a passion in both arts and science and you fully commit to both. It's not like you're more committed to one part of it than the other. I decided to go for it. I talked to some course counselors about it. I explored all my options, and I realized at the end of the day, arts and science was the right program for me. So I switched into it, and I haven't looked back. So it was funny when I first switched into arts and science. I had all these unlimited possibilities. I was getting excited, and you talk to your course counselor, and you realize that you can truly work with anything. Like, you are building your own program here. So I was pretty set on doing something similar to biochemistry, except without as much chemistry, to put it bluntly. And from there, I was just figuring out what I wanted to do for my arts minor. So what happened with me is I was just taking a bunch of arts courses at once. I had a little bit of psychology, a little bit of music, and more. And when I took a psychology course, it was just introduction to psychology. And I realized that this was for me. It was a course that I had barely any experience with, but it was about really understanding people, and it was really in line with my passion. So I thought, it's like I said before, you're building your own program, and through that you're building your own future. My favorite thing about arts and science has just been the opportunities to explore pretty much every faculty at the university. So an advantage to that has been I'm talking to profs from all sorts of faculties. I'm meeting students from all sorts of faculties, and I'm learning from them, I'm discovering their stories, and it's just been a really cool experience to see the whole playing field instead of just one side of it. I've had a couple favorites. One would probably be Intro to Theater Studies, because you basically have the equivalent of field trips, and I never thought you'd get that in university. So my future plans right now would be, my primary plan is going to Teachers College. I'm also considering doing a master's in biotechnology, or maybe even a master's in psychology, because in this program, you can do a master's in either of your minors. Yeah, so my advice to future Griffins, university is your story. You're gonna grow as a person, you're gonna figure out more about what you want. So because it's your story, you should be the one to tell it.